So if there was one key message for all the attendees of tonight, I would be, after listening to the panels and everybody, it would be if you want to go fast, you'll go alone, but if you want to go far, you'll go together. And so really speaking that we need to have everyone on board to do one of those events.
What do you think, how far are we from some sort of standardization of sustainability metrics and from these indicators that then can be used across the board by the industry and then tracked?
So what do I think about the indicators and if there's some standardization for the events? After listening to the panel and listening to the different perspectives, I think we're far. I think we've got some good steps. Some good stepping stones on what should be done, but we are far from having a good standardization. A lot to do with context, a lot to do with different countries, different measures. I think what was presented with the donut is something that's really helpful and can give a good context on what we need and what is the steps to take to do it correctly. At Patagonia, we talk a lot about community and communication, and we actually don't talk about sustainability. We talk about responsibility and how we can be responsible for our planet and help save our planet. And so for me, one of the biggest things is it is top down. It comes from the top saying, we have to look after our mission statement makes us this purpose and we have to follow this mission. But then afterwards, it's a lot of bottom up because we find our local passions, we find our local NGOs, and we can then build on that and build stories to really build passion and how we want to protect something that we love as well. What can the little person do for the sustainability plan? That's a very good question. So I think we need to really educate ourselves and learn and find the opportunities. I think we need to see that, how we get to the event, how are we getting there, what kind of travel are we taking, what kind of event is it, do we need to go to the event? Are we, afterwards, a lot of the events have stuff that you can buy? Are you buying the stuff? What are you doing after the event? When you go home, are you giving back to the community that held the events? Or are you helping that event afterwards in some way as a stakeholder, as a spectator? So I think those are those little bits that you can do to help. So are there any sustainability resources and where can we start? So there is. This is like off the top of my head. So there's so much online right now. I guess everyone looks online and what can you do? I think the biggest thing we can do is vote. We need to vote for our planet and we need to vote. And then if we vote for our planet, we're going to get the right things in place to make sure that we're taking the right steps for sustainability. But as a person, like as an individual person, then after voting, you can take the train, you can look at what you eat, you can buy local, you can look at what kind of products, clothing you buy, do you buy secondhand, do you buy repair? So all those kind of initiatives are in place to help us do better for the planet.